Hi friends, it's Cassie Wrona, your local Antelope Valley realtor and beyond. You want to buy a home, but what do you need to do to be a successful buyer and be in the strongest buying position in this market? The market in the Antelope Valley, as in many areas all over the United States, it's a super seller's market. So as a buyer, you have to be prepared, proactive, flexible, just really move quickly and flexible. The first step is to find a realtor. A realtor is going to be able to help you for so many different reasons. And just so you know that, like, when you work with me as a buyer, there's no fees you pay to me for me to represent you in the home buying process, okay? Now, I can't speak for all realtors and agents, but there's so many out there where, you know, you don't pay your realtor. So that's always a question that comes up. But the reasons for a realtor is they're gonna have market knowledge. They're gonna be able to, they're the experts, right? You go to the doctor because they're the expert. You go to the nail salon because they're the experts on the nail. You go to the hair because they're the experts. So a good realtor is gonna know what's happening in the real estate market inside and out and be able to advise you accordingly. That's what you have them for. That's what you're hiring them for. They're also going to be able to talk through timeline. So what's your timeline? When do you want to get keys on a house? And then work backwards based on what's happening in the market, based on how long it takes from when you get an offer accepted, based how much time you need to build in to look for a home in today's market, any possible roadblocks or bumps that may come up along the way. So they'll really be able to be transparent and kind of talk through all that. They can also do what's called a buyer consult. I do that with my clients all the time. So they can kind of go through what to expect for the contractual stuff, the different steps, the roadmap of the home buying process for you, what funds you need to close, different types of loan types. So it's really like the goal setting and planning, right? And also what's unique about buying a home in COVID-19. So those types of things on what to expect. The next is getting your mortgage approval. You don't want to go out and start looking for homes prior to having your mortgage approval. And there's so many reasons. First and foremost, you want to know what you can afford. Not only what you're approved for, but that you're going to be comfortable with what that mortgage payment looks long term, and that you have all the other funds needed to close on that home. It's not just about finding a home and getting an offer accepted. It's making sure that before you put that offer in on a house, that you have everything you need to seamlessly and successfully get to closing of that home, with the least amount of, headache possible. Home buying process and selling should be smooth and easy. And a lot of that is by what we do before we start hitting the ground running, right? So knowing what you can afford, making sure you have your loan pre-approval, making sure you have all the other funds to close, having a really good, reputable mortgage specialist pull everything, look at everything to make sure that once your file gets pushed for final approval, there's not going to be any surprises or hiccups. Working with a direct local lender has so many benefits, especially when it's a highly competitive market. So give me a call, reach out. I can talk more with you, and I also have people I can refer you to. So, the last and the biggest reason having your mortgage approval is that once we start looking at homes, if we walk in a home you love, we want to have everything ready so that I could go out and within an hour have the offer written to you, signed and submitted. Maybe 2 hours, whatever, but that we can move quickly. And this market, houses are coming on the market and they're having multiple offers within hours sometimes of hitting the market. So we want to be able to move really quickly for you so you don't lose out on a home. It doesn't typically matter right now if we're the first offer in. It just matters that we get our offer in and it's competitive and it's strong right out of the gate in this market. And then once we know we have everything, right? Then we start your home search. Then we hit the ground running and we go out and see homes. With today's market, there's not always 5, 10, 15, 8 homes we can see. Sometimes it's a matter of watching the market really closely, and as soon as a house hits the market that meets your parameters of what you want, we get out and see it. And the goal is getting out within the first 1 to 2 days that a house is on the market in today's market. Once we find the house you like, it's making an offer on the home. So, and that's all stuff as your realtor I can talk you through. I can help you understand the contracts. And then once an offer accepted, other things happen with the home. But the key things to put you in the best and strongest buying position before you start your home search is have a realtor you trust and is going to guide you and is a market expert, contract experts, and a good negotiator for you. And has relationships with other realtors in the community. Have your mortgage approval in place and done, and make sure you have everything you need to be able to make that offer and close on a home. The 3 things we submit when we're making an offer is the actual offer, your pre-approval letter from the mortgage specialist, and proof of funds, so a bank statement or something to show the seller that you have all the funds that are needed to close. We are in a super seller's market right now, so it is very rare that a seller is contributing closing costs in today's current market. I hope this helps. There's so many more pieces that I can help you with. Don't feel overwhelmed, because buying a home is step by step, stage by stage, and that's what you have a realtor for. If you or someone you know are thinking of buying now or in the future, you have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Thanks for watching, and it's Cassie Wrona, your local Antelope Valley realtor and beyond. Happy New Year.